Okay, so my name's Sean Cordy, and I have no regrets except for in my last ever French class when I was probably in year 9, year 10, probably about 13, 14 years old. Mrs. Smith told me that I regret this and, that I should carry on doing French, and I sort of laughed in her face. Years later, I went to France, and my girlfriend at the time, she fell down a well, and I tried to get help from the locals, but obviously that wasn't possible. Right, anyway, so I wanted to show you kind of 3 of my favourite presets on the FM3. If you've not tried this out before, one of the really key ways to get into the FM3 tones is not necessarily the easiest device to use in the world. And so those kind of first few days with it, you might find yourself a bit overwhelmed. I certainly did. One of the good places to start, you probably start on this page here. If you press page across 3 times, you get to this kind of preset view where you can just scroll through and you can see all of these presets and stuff. So I wanted to show you these because they've just updated these. I think Matt Picone is one of the key guys that was involved in updating the presets, and so shout out to Matt. And I just wanted to show you some that I think are really cool tones, and I think these could be a good place to start. So you can navigate through this preset list with the arrow buttons, obviously. But yeah, if you're starting off on this page here, which you probably will be, 1, 2, 3, you get to the big preset list. So the presets that I've selected today are ones that are maybe more on the clean side or the classic side or the rare side. So here we've got a super reverb, and so just beautiful Fender cleans, a Fender Super Reverb. I suggest that's a really nice preset if you're looking for that kind of bright, spanky Fender tone. I was really pleasantly surprised by that one today. That's a new one for me. Okay, then, obviously, you'll have heard of Dumble Lamps. This is another one which I think is definitely worth looking at. So here's... So that's the Robin Ford amp, and then we've got the thing where you kind of put in a boost, which I think cuts out the tone stack. And one thing that I want to remember from this is the cab that they've used. So stereo cabs, Legacy 167, the rumble cab with a 4047 condenser mic, I think that is. And then here we've got the rumble EV12S with the M160, I guess that'd be a ribbon mic. So 2 cabs there, stereo cab, but worth checking out that preset, I believe, and some other really cool cool place to start. So you could maybe try doing this, store, and then enter your new location like this. So you could move this over into an empty spot. I should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? You know, and then save it to like 394, and you could use that as your starting place for a new preset. I think that's a good way to do things. Shout out to David Beebe for that. Okay, and then page across 3 times. Another really cool one that I like the sound of is this Wreckers one. So another super rare kind of amp company, the Trainwrecks. Trainwrecks Dumbles are sort of the rarest amps out there and highly sought after, so it's really cool to have lots of those to choose from in one device. It just feels really nice under the fingers as well. You've got the Liverpool Bright. These are obviously quite spanky tones. But I think really beautiful tones. So Liverpool Lead again. Again, I think it might be worth checking out what cab they're using for this. So again, we've got the Legacy 148. So the Marshall M20B full. Is that an own hammer one? Is that what that means when it says OH? Really cool. And I think another shout out to BB here. This one, Wrecked Express, is also based on some Trainwreck. Again, a really beautiful. Again, just a really, really cool preset. And what cab are we using here for that? Using the Legacy Basket Weave. Another really cool cab. So, quick shout out, I think I want to check out this one a bit more at another stage, but Tucana, I believe, is a really cool one as well. So, those are 3 of my favourites and a little bonus one there, the Tucana, which I think has changed a little bit. Those are just some of the favourites that jumped out at me today when I was just playing with them. So that ODS 100 is awesome, Wreckers is awesome, and Superverb is awesome. Obviously there's loads of other great tones in there. Those were just ones that I wanted to pull out and kind of highlight and say, check these out. If you've got others, leave them in the comments below. I think there's a bunch of other great factory presets, in particular this little mini drones one. catch you in another video soon. Feel free to like and subscribe if this was at all interesting. Leave your comments if you've got favourite presets from the new firmware. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.